Uh-oh. There we go. I was still streaming the save stats, but I didn't actually have save stats open, so it was just a black screen. Anyways, welcome back to the Islands of Insight Hub Puzzle Series, or I would say that, but this is actually going to be a special episode. So we're going to be doing a victory lap after finishing Illusion Waters in the last episode. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be solving every single logic grid currently available in the entire game. I've turned on the, as you can see over here, the logic grid radar. So we're just going to go through and just like bulldoze all of the logic grids across the map. We might also stop and do some other non-logic grid puzzles, like I saw there's a float orb here. I like those, so we're going to do those. And any other logic grids that don't take too long, or puzzles that don't take too long, but this is going to be mostly about getting through these logic grids. So there we go, get a quick platinum there, and then let's start hitting up these logic grids. We're going to solve every single logic grid in the game. Let's go. Alright. So we need to make a snake. And it's going to need to go through here. So there's one of our tails of our snake here. Game's kind of forcing us where we want to go with our snake because, well, it's a snake after all. So it looks like there's a dead end over here. So everywhere else we need to treat as if it's not a dead end now. So this goes there. That's going to have to go through here. And can we just stick this here? I think we can. Alright, logic grid done. Next. We're just going to go like logic grid to logic grid. No mercy on these logic grids. They made us suffer to finish Lucian Waters in so long. Now we're going to make them suffer back. Or something, I don't know. One symbol per light area, and we got a lot of stuff going on here. Jeez, okay. Probably when you can crunch something in, you just kind of should. Something like this, I guess. Alright. Yeah, because this 9 is already, like, out here way out of its zone. 8 is done. Let's go up here with a 7. The 6 is going to come here. The 4 probably wants to squeeze in over here so that the 7 can not have enough room. Uh-oh. Well, I messed up somewhere. All the way back there? Oh, no. We can actually fix this pretty quickly, doing that. There we go. Alright, good stuff. I wonder how long it's going to take to do all the logic grids that spawn in a given day. Well, I mean, there's like all numbers off by 1. Oh, geez. There's no, no static puzzles, of course, and there's no Lucian Water puzzle, so it shouldn't take too long, but we'll just have to see. Let's see, there's going to be 2 dark cells here in this row. In this row, it's going to be 2 or 4, 2 or 4. This one's going to have to be 2, 2 or 4, 2 or 4, 2 or 4, and 2 or 4. Connect all dark cells, though. Okay. That helps. Should read all the rules before I start worrying about how I'm going to do it. So this one is 4. Let's see, we can't go through here, so we need to come out up this way. And then we need to go through here, so this one's a 4 as well. And we need to go through here, so that's a 4. This one's a 2, this one's a 2. This one is a 4. There we go. Alright, next logic grid. It's gonna be over here. Wow, Riverland Bridge even blocks our view of the logic grid radar. That's so irritating. Here it is, over here. So this highlights the closest logic grid. I'm not sure I'm always going to go for the closest one. I might pivot and go towards, like, we're over here, right? And we just did one over here. So it's going to be, like, ping-ponging us back and forth. But I might just go into the Burden Glen, so it's not going to ping-pong us across the entire continent over and over. Alright, so we have connect all the cells and no squares. Okay. We have a dark square against the wall over here, and a light square. Okay. So, this dark square does not have to get out over here just yet. Yeah, so this dark square can escape through this alleyway here. Whoops. And now we have dark to dark. So we can fill this area in. Whoops. There we go. This is, all things considered, this is probably going to do something like this. Alright, this light has to come out to connect those sides, and we're done with that one. Alright, so the next one is... it's over here, it's kind of close. Here we go, we got a 2-pipper here, connect all light cells. Well, I think we can just do this then. 12. Well, that can't be... Wait, what? I'm confused. That one has to be light, so these two have to be dark. Dark, light. Oh. Overthought that one, didn't I? Alright, we are going to Verdant Glen now, by proximity. We got a 3-pepper here. Please don't be shapes. Okay, not shapes. I am satisfied if it is not shapes. Let's see here. 7 and an 8, huh? Well, the 8's gonna have to go this way. I think the 8 just has to... Oh, no. 8's gonna come up here. 7's gonna have to go down this way a bit. So, whoops, misclick. Do something like that with our 8. Alright, good stuff. Here we go. This one looks like it's just gonna be a spaghetti kind of puzzle. Let's see. Alright. I'm gonna put a waypoint over here, but I do want to kind of swing back and forth across the area just so I'm not gonna go too wide, like... Well, hold on. I think I saw a hidden puzzle up here. I must have just seen the grass or something. I kind of want to sweep it like this way, rather than like, I don't know, whatever weird spaghetti path that's going to take me on if I just follow it blindly, so... Alright, connect all dark cells. And no 4 in a rows, okay. next one is down there. It's close enough, we can grab it. Connect all darks. Let's see here. The 6 has to connect to... it has to connect to a single cell, so either here or here. This 5 is going to have to come out to at least here, and then it's going to have to pick one of these up and that one. Alright. Whoops. Uh-oh. Let's do that instead. Alright, nice. Kind of tricky for a one-pipper. Do you see the green matchbox of this guy around? Again, I don't want to spend super long doing non-logic grid puzzles. This is a logic grid victory lap. There we go. Alright. And pick up 2 hidden rings, too. Why is there sightseer just, like, floating in the air? Alright, we got 2 12s. Don't do a diagonal... connected square, huh? And connect all dark cells, How do we want to go about doing that? I feel like these two have to connect, right? Because there's no... Yeah, there's no way... Is there a way to divide this grid? Let's see, this is 5 by 6. There we go. 5 by 6, so make 2 by 6 areas. Alright, let's warp back over this way and continue our rampage on this side of the map. Next one is kind of far, actually. I see a hidden ring floating up here. Let's go yoink this one. I feel like there might be logic grids in this general area, so let's put a teleport beacon over here, and then we're going to go back to the one it was telling us about. There, that one. I was like, where'd the marker go? I mean, I saw where the marker went. I was just like, how far away did I actually go to make it so that it didn't want to show up anymore? Okay, so that can't connect. There's our 10. Alright. Quick maze. I don't mind a quick maze. It's a 16-second timed maze, so we can do that. Alright, and then the next grid is over here. Alright, 23 and me. We are gonna want to be careful how we get over there. So this has to go through here. Kind of draw our path. So 23 is going to be done, and those 4s are done. Alright, great. Here's another one. Connect all dark cells. Okay. So far, so good. Let's see, let's squeeze this 6 down here. And then let's stick the 4s. Let's hold on the 4s. Let's get the 8 going here, though. 7, 8, okay. Just, whoops, squeeze those back there. I can't block that. And then this one's gonna go probably like this. And then finish off the 4s. Nope. The 5 goes here, and then the 4s go here. Okay. Cool. Alright, 2s and 1s. I don't know why I said 2s and 1s. There's also a 6 and 4s. This is gonna go like this, probably. Alright, next up. Good old 1 pipper. Connect all light and dark cells. Ooh, we have tricks for that, don't you know? This is gonna have to come out to here and then wrap around like that. Dark, light, dark. Alright, where is our next one? So we put our beacon like over there. There-ish, yeah. So whenever we have one that's like really far away from this area, we're gonna want to warp back to it. I'm gonna go the opposite direction of this until it says 200. Okay, just want to make sure there's not a closer puzzle in this direction. Is this wandering echo going the same way we are? It is. Wow. Amazing. It's a rare occurrence of a cooperative wandering echo. There's our guy here on the corner of this building. Alright, all dark regions have area 4 and light has area 7. Okay, so you have area 7. So you can probably go ahead and you can't connect here. Then I think we just have to do this down there. Okay. Those can't connect. I think we'll end up wanting to do something like this here. Alright. Very nice. Where's our next puzzle? Oh, up there. Okay. I'm not sure I knew there's logic grid that spawns up here on top of this mountain. Let's no light 3 in a rows and connect all dark cells. And then no dark 4 in a rows. Okay. let's warp back this way. It was slightly closer anyways. Let's grab this hidden ring up here in this tree. The hidden ring's floating, like, just up in the air somewhere. Pretty brutal. Or, like, in a tree like that. Like, jeez. That's totally lucky that I found that. Alright. Dark and light are all pentominoes. Okay. This is a pentomino world. Okay. Alright. Bookmark this location. Grab this guy really quick. Alright, no 5 in a row, and then no diagonally adjacent light cells. Okay. How do we start this even? I guess this is gonna have to be dark. No 5 in a row, huh? Really not a fan of the shape-based puzzles, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Let's go, let's see. Closest one is 40 meters, no, 200 meters that way. Probably no more in this direction then, if I'm gonna guess. Yeah, let's go back to our beacon and then go this way. Alright, wow, big grid. Connect all dark cells. Let's see, can we simplify this puzzle? I think we can do this. And, yep, that works. Alright, and our next one's this way. Doesn't look like there's going to be any more in this direction. Alright. Area numbers, and not really all that much going on. Yeah, that's probably not going to be a thing. 4 and a 6. Alright, good. Matchbox. Quick matchbox, I'll take it. Alright. Let's see, you're gonna go like this. Alright, good stuff. And wow, our next thing is so far away, so we must be done in Verdant Glen. Let's go back to the Pearl just to double check. Yep, our next puzzle is very far away. So let's go up to Lucent Waters, and then I think we're gonna go into the Serene Deluge over here. Yep, this grid is in Serene Deluge. Alright, so this is gonna be substantially probably slower, I would guess, because these viewpoint puzzles are a decent bit more of a challenge here. This needs to go like this. Let's see, how do we want to do this? This needs to go at least up there. Probably want to do something like this here. Whoops. Nope, undo. There we go. It's a one pipper? Oh man. I'm in for a beating here with these viewpoint puzzles. Okay, dark regions have area 2. Ooh, this is tricky to start, even. Let's see, that's gonna have to be like that, just because geometry. Same here. Okay, that can't connect there. Alright, that was kind of tricky. Let's go. I'm gonna put a waypoint up here, and then let's go down here. Oh, 5 pepper, they just keep getting harder, huh? Alright, connect all light cells and dark dominoes. You can't connect. So you're gonna have to go down at least one here. I think we're okay to do this, actually. That checks out everywhere, so... Then for this 4... Nice. Okay, cool. Alright. No dark single tiles and connect all light cells. Okay. Or no dark dominoes is what that's actually called. Alright, so this is an 8 grid going down. Here's a 4, 5, 6. Connect all light cells here, so we have an escape up here. Just looking around. 8 is gonna have to go somewhere. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That 7 has to, or this dark tile needs to get blocked off here. There's a dark tile in here. See, that just can't connect, so that actually finishes that. Alright, good stuff. Quick memory grid, we can do one of those. Oh. I regret this decision. Just give me the answer, thank you. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Dark regions have area 6 now. Alright, so we're gonna have to be careful about how we connect these guys. So this is for... If we go over here, we finish the 2, but not that, so that's not gonna connect. Alright, looking good so far. This is 4. We need 1 more for the 3, and then we need 2 more for the 5. So those have to share 1 piece, and then the last one's just gonna have to be over here. Alright, looking good. So far, so good. These 2s are gonna have to attach to that, so connect that. And I think we're done. Alright, cool. Alright, we're going up for the next one. Ooh, a lot of leitmotifs here. These are typically kind of hard to find, so I would like to grab these. Maybe I would not like to grab them that much. Looks like we grab one from up here, maybe? Ah. Come on, give it to me. This is correct, come on. Ah, come on, man. It just fell off the dang mountain. Okay, oh, there's a thing on this tree over here, okay. So got that. And then where's this one being gotted from? Not here. Where's the bottom of this one? It's kind of hard to tell. Oh. Well, this was a weird place to have to do it from. Alright, anyways, back to the logic grid crusade. Just looking, I wasn't thinking about it, I swear. Easy one, that's nice. Alright, something tells me we're not going to be using that waypoint, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go over there after this one if this kind of starts routing me over to the west or the north. Oh geez, what is this mess? Oops. Connect all dark cells. Okay, and we're going that way. This one's one's still pretty nearby, so let's grab it. Oh, there's a galaxy here. Interesting. So, don't connect that. Don't connect that. So this is going to have to go up by 2, down by 2, over by 1. Block that in. That's blocked in. Do you want to connect up here? No, we do not. Oh, whoops. Can't count. Alright, that was interesting. Galaxy with viewpoints. I feel like that's not a common combination. Okay, this one just has us, like, dropping down because we're so high up. I see 2. Oh, a 2-star puzzle. This is gonna take a minute. Alright, so first things first, we need to figure out how we're gonna start this. So I think we need to do a light cell here so we can do that. So far so good, I think. Dark areas, dark regions. Okay, so if we do this, we're in trouble. So we need to do a dark there. That then becomes light. Nice. That was pretty quick for a 2-star, all things considered. That's our biggest difficulty puzzle we've seen so far. Okay, so dark regions have connect all light cells. Light regions have area 10. What the? So are we just doing this? Is this area 10? Alright, I guess so. Next puzzle is still pretty close over here. Dark regions have area 3. Alright, let's go up in this side of the map. Aha, I knew there were more things up here. Is this a quick one? Not really. If it's not solved in 5 seconds, it's not a quick one. That looks like a quick one. Alright, here we go, another 4-pipper. Connect all light and dark. No dark squares, no light 4 in a rows. I feel like that doesn't really give us a lot to work with just right out of the gate here. I guess we have to go through here to get in this area. And then... let's see, there's going to be a dark tile in one of these. Oh, should have seen that one. Probably connect this over here, then do this. Alright, good stuff. Hitting Q. think I heard 2 hidden cubes, though. Yeah, there's a second one here. There it is. Alright. Oh, is that another 2-star puzzle? Uh-oh. Alright, 6 and 7. These cannot connect. Connect all dark cells. Okay. Block that up. Why is this a 2-star puzzle? Am I missing something? Ah, 2 stars? Okay. Maybe the fact that those 2 7s in the middle couldn't connect was supposed to be the hard part. Oh no, we are not doing that monstrosity right now. Does this look quick? You could have convinced me it was quick. No, it was pretty quick. Little hidden cube in the bush there. Alright. Here we go, logic grid. Alright, we got a lotus in here. Interesting. Connect all dark cells. So this lotus is either going to have to go up or down. If it goes down, it needs to go down twice, so it's going to have to go up. The rest of the lotus, like, kind of doesn't really matter. Connect all dark cells. Alright. Cool. Next one is 200 meters that way. Let's just check it this way for a bit. Okay, we're at 300 meters away. Let's go for that one then. 5 cover, huh? Kind of finding all the difficult ones. This is a big exercise in counting. Alright. One-star puzzle. Connect all dark cells. Okay, we're doing snakes here. Can't make any snake traps. Alright, 6, and then another 6. I think we need to go like this. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. Let's go back to that one in a bit. So let's see, we got 4 here. Gonna need to go up and then down. Gonna need to go through here. Gonna need to go through those. That's not necessarily true. Okay, hold on. Let's see, can we do... No, we can't do something like that. Okay. Okay, I just had to go check what the commotion was all about. Okay, the sixes just came to me when I looked at it for long enough. Alright. How are we gonna do this to... If we go that, we're in trouble. I think we want to go... not up here. There we go. Nice. Okay. Big little snake puzzle. Little big snake puzzle? I don't know. Anywho, I think we're done with the upper area over here, and we must be going down now. Are we where I think I am? We are. Okay. And let's dive. Ooh, there's a little glide ring here. We will do that just because those are rare. Alright, no dominoes. Means we start like this. That gave us like a lot of info actually. Alright. Oh gosh, what is this? $31, unacceptable. $32. Okay, there we go. Next puzzle's down there. I think we're on our way out of the Lucian Waters now. Or the Serene Deluge, I mean. This looks like a quick one. I have been fooled before. Alright. Our next grid is down here. Connect all light cells. I can't do that. Alright, good stuff. See a mustache matchbox. Do you see a green mustache anywhere? No? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, this looks like it's just growing. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. Yep. Cool. That wasn't a logic grid, but hey. Those are not that common. We do those. Alright, I've spent my double jumps. Connect all light cells. Oh boy. Whoops. I mean, maybe. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Like this, maybe? So we gotta get through there. There we go. Alright. Green mustache, do you want to show up now? Nope, I guess no green mustache for us today. Alright, here we go. Connect all light cells again. Alright, and it's showing our next puzzle over here in the Shady Wildwood. So let's go back and make sure we're all cleaned up in the Serene Deluge. Gonna put a waypoint here and then teleport to the middle of Serene Deluge. 400 meters that way. Sounds about right. Let's go a little bit further until it says like 500, I think, and then we'll call it with that. I think that's going to be everything in Serene Deluge solved today. I mean, logic grade wise. Alright. Let's go back to our waypoint. And we are now going into the Shady Wildwood. We are over halfway done with this challenge. And this is taking longer than I thought. I do expect, connect all light and dark. I do expect the rest of the areas to be a little bit quicker than the Serene Deluge, though, so... Especially Autumn Falls, we have a higher completion rate over there, so I'm expecting that one to be a little bit quicker. Also, there are lotuses here. Those may or may not be quicker. We'll have to see. Alright, we need to mirror our dark cells, and now we have a 4 over here. Can we just, like, do this? No, we have messed up our 2. I mean, we're still on the right track, at least. Wait a second. No, that needs to be light. I'm like, why did I put a dark tile there? Alright. Alright, good stuff. Dog once in the room keeps scratching at the door. Anyways. Let's continue. Okay. This is gonna be a thing to figure out. Or is it? Nope, it's not. It was just a simple kind of copy-paste symmetry kind of puzzle. Do a quick Sentinel Stone, then let's jump down here. Oh gosh, what is this? I mean, this isn't, like, difficult by any means, but it's kind of, like, a lot to look at. Let's see here. one's not necessarily dark. No, it is. Ooh, that was like a headache to look at. I mean, it was an okay puzzle. It was just like, wow, a lot of symbols here. Hidden cube. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, what do we got here? A mess. So we have all Tetris pieces. Oops, all Tetris. And we start with a 12. Well, I think if we assume this 12 goes down here, then this needs to be opposite of 12, and this would be the same as the 12. So let's just assume that the 12 has to come over here. I feel like that's like not a good way to start the puzzle though. Oh yeah, and then that's just a problem. Okay. So the 12 does come down here, so that means this one has to be dark, then that's light. Maybe I'm missing something here. How big is this puzzle? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 9 by 12, huh? This is a lot of tiles, so there's definitely going to be some unnumbered things over here. So if this is dark, if this is light, these have to be dark. That can't connect. Okay, maybe I just did a bad connection there. So one of these is gonna connect to this, no matter what. Then the 16 can kind of buffer this area. Ooh, okay. Are we on the correct track over here? Yeah, this is the correct track still. If this is dark, then we can do this, but if this is light, then we need to do dark, light, and yeah, that's a problem. So that's gonna be dark, light, light, dark. Light, dark, dark. This one's gonna be light, so that can be dark. Okay. Kind of a tougher one there. I feel like I cheesed it a little bit. Next puzzle's way up here. Alright, A, B, C, D. One symbol per light area too, huh? One symbol per light area. Let's do this down here. Here, these all have to be separate. That can't connect to that one. Okay. It was like a platter of mini puzzles there for us to work through. Alright. So, just this, right? Yep. Okay. Let's see here. This is an underclude. So connect all dark cells. Did I mess up somewhere? No, this has to be dark. There we go. Hidden cube over here that I saw glimmer in the lighting. Alright. Oh, we got some darts over here. Okay. So let's see. This is gonna have to come out this way. Alright, pretty easy dart puzzle. There's one puzzle over here, just at the edge of the world. Alright, no squares, no dark dominoes. Does D need to go anywhere? Oh, no squares. Right. Okay, so B is gonna have to come out through here, go around E, go around G. E does not need to go anywhere. We'll box it in. F needs to come out. Alright, good stuff. Ooh, next one's quite far away here. Maybe we're pretty close to done with this area. That's right, I can read and do a easy rolling block puzzle. Some matchboxes over here. Oh, here's one. I'm gonna pass on these mazes for now. They'll probably be pretty quick, but at this point I am trying to kind of hurry up because I have some obligations that I need to get through. Alright, connect all dark cells. So all dark cells are going to be connected to this galaxy, which means there's not going to be any up here or here. No, whoops, no squares, so that means we got to do that. And I think we are all set. Uh-oh. Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. I just jumped the gun on the galaxy here. Okay, what's going on? There we go. Can we do this hidden pentad really quick? Doesn't seem too bad. It's in a kind of big open area. Alright, let's see. The last one's this way. Up? Is it in the tree or something? Oh, it is in the tree. Ooh, we got a 1-star. Let's go 1-star puzzle. Alright, no dark dominoes. Connect all light cells. Hmm. Let's look at this 5. So there's 4 cells here, so this 5 must be light. No, it must be dark, I mean. Which is going to make 2 of these be... One of them's going to be light and the other one's going to be dark. So if this one's dark, we'd be in trouble. So this one needs to be light. That one needs to be dark. There we go. I think that's a good starting point for the puzzle. Connect all light cells. No dark dominoes. We can do this. That needs to be dark. I feel like the smaller numbers just inherently need to be dark. So this one needs to be, or the smaller numbers need to be light, I mean. Only the small numbers can be light, so we can't have like this be light. So this is gonna be dark. This is gonna be dark. This one's gonna be dark. Let's see. We need 2 more here. We need 1 more here. This one could be dark, or this one could be light. But let's see. This one has to be dark. Now these 2 have to be dark. Ooh, we have a dark of that. Okay. So this one is dark, and that makes 1 more dark down here. And last one is light. Alright, cool. Tough little dark puzzle, but it was good. Sorry for the jump spam, that was probably annoying. Alright, oh man, what is this? Connect all dark cells is all we have to start with here. Good one. Should be finishing up in the Shady Wildwood here shortly. Maybe a few more. Dark area... Dark regions have area 7. Okay. Kind of tough, to be honest. Because 7 is a big shape. Hmm. Well, I don't think this can connect here, so that's gonna block this in. I think that shape works. 7 there, 7 there. Alright. Alright, our next puzzle is very far away and towards the autumn fall, so I think we're safe to say that we are all done in the Shady Wildwood. Okay, all done in Shady Wildwood. Here we go. Last area. I think this is going to be pretty quick overall. Yeah, look, the closest puzzle is 300 meters away over there. Don't think we're going to spend too long over here. But hold on. Got a leitmotif over here. What the? Oh, it's on the tree. Oh, hold up. We got a float orb. We gotta stop the float orb. One of my favorite puzzle types. 4 float orbs. Alright, here we go. Alright, easy platinum. And here's our first. Oh, another float orb, too. Here's our first logic grid, though. So this is underclued. We have both of our ends of the snake. This is a snake puzzle underclued. We need to make sure we fill in all of the snake traps, basically. This would be a snake trap. This is fine over here. That would be a snake trap. Okay, everything else looks okay over here. Let's see, could we go up here somehow? So, we can't actually get over here, I don't think. Don't make it a snake trap over there, okay. No, actually, if we went around like that, we could get over there. Okay, I was slightly confused about that, but we got it. This is a big flow orb. There's a lot of orbs here. 11 flow orbs, huh? Get this hidden cube really quick, and then let's do this flow orb. Whoops. Whoops again. This isn't going to be a platinum attempt. We need to shave 5 seconds off. Based on how badly that just went, I don't imagine that to be too bad. This isn't going that great either, but... oh, man. I need a better route. Holy cow. Maybe just doing the route I just tried, but backwards might be better. No, there was like too much time just going back and forth. Okay. Let's try this way. Let's go down here. Alright, it's shaved a bit of time, but I need to do better. What if I go up like this? No, that does. This feels awful. Let's just restart. I think I want to start up here like that. This is looking good so far. Come on, I got like so much airtime there I would have had it if I hadn't bounced up into the stratosphere. Alright, here we go. Get a gliding start at those puzzles. Orbs, I mean. Ah, come on. Alright. Alright, don't fling me into the stratosphere. Thank you, jeez. Okay. Where's our last puzzle grid? Or next puzzle grid? Down here. Sorry for the intermission. So connect all light cells. Alright. Next puzzle will be over here. So you connect all dark cells. Probably something like this then, right? Alright. Oh, next one is close by, just right above us. Dart matrix. Alrighty. Is that it? Oh man. That's it. That's the end of the victory lap. I do not see any more logic grids. So we have done every logic grid in the game currently available. I think, right? I mean, maybe this thing has a range on it. Let me just teleport over here. So, nothing over here. Nope, no, I guess it doesn't have a range on it because we saw it from like 600 before. Victory teleport lap? Anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. And if you didn't see the update from previous episode, basically I think this is gonna be it for a little while. I might do one more episode, but I'm gonna be waiting for the what's it called? The new offline restoration mod content before I have any more content. I might like just hop on here and do some stuff just off camera. But I think I'm gonna be just taking a short break from doing the grind for a little while. So hope you enjoyed it, and there will be more to come in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time. If you wanna see the new content when it's available, be sure to leave a subscribe, and you will be, and also I think you have to click the notify button, right, to get notified when new content's available. So yeah, click subscribe, click that notify button, and you will be notified when new stuff is available. So hope to see you next time. Well, short addendum to that really quick, I will have one more piece of planned content. It's not going to be in-game content, so you will see what that is coming up whenever I do it. So yeah, hope to see you next time. For now, signing off. See ya.